We always begin with gratitude. So I want to thank you for being here and for doing whatever it is you needed to do to show up here. I'm very honored to have your energy and your presence in this space, and I hope that you're allowing yourself the space to be however you are at this moment. I'm LA, and I am a licensed clinical social worker, a holistic wellness therapreneur, and the creator of this channel, Reconnect with You. I want to extend a warm welcome and a hug to you if you are new here. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. If my vibe and energy or any of the content of this channel resonate with you, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I'll be posting videos on the first and third Sunday of each month at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for hashtag Solitude Sunday to send y'all some good vibes to start off the week. This channel has a primary focus on wellness and will include sound baths, affirmations, tips for different aspects of wellness, and short talks focused on you and your relationship with yourself, which is the foundation for all of your other relationships and aspects of your life. So, are you ready to reconnect with you? If so, come on in and get comfortable, whatever getting comfortable looks and feels like for you. Today, I want to talk to y'all about a topic that is both sensitive and controversial. The topic is suicide. I wanted to talk about this because I think that some people assume that because I'm a therapist, I don't deal with depression or suicidal ideation, and that's not the case. I have had to figure out how to save my own life more than once. And I have worked with several clients who have experienced suicidal ideation. So I want to share with y'all some tips for how you can manage depression and suicidal ideation. Before I start, to whoever is watching this, I want you to know that you matter and you are important. I'm glad that you're still here, and I want you to remind yourself as often as you need to that your energy and presence on this earth are purposeful. I know that this is a difficult topic for some people to sit with, so I give you permission to pause the video or take a break if you need to at any time. I also want to send love and light to anyone who is watching this video who is actively having suicidal thoughts, to those of you who have lost loved ones to suicide, to those of you who have attempted suicide but are still here, and to those who have taken their lives. I want to share with you 8 tips that could possibly help save your life, but also just in general can help you to manage depression and suicidal ideation. Number 1, know what your triggers are. Identify them and communicate them with the people that you trust. If or when you are triggered, you can be proactive and try to get ahead of the depression worsening. Number 2, who is on your emergency contact list? I previously made a list of 5 people who I'm close to and who I trust and who are familiar with my history. And I won't say that we have code words necessarily, but I do have language that I use when I need to tell them, hey, I'm not okay and I need to speak with you urgently. It's really important that you have more than one person on your emergency contact list, just in case for whatever reason there's someone on that list that's not available. In the rare case that no one on your emergency contact list is available to you, you can call the Suicide Lifeline, and their number is 988. I'll also make sure that that information is included down below in the description box. Another alternative to this option is for you to use the voice recorder app on your phone and say what you would to a friend. So whoever you had intended to call, just say what you would have said to them or what you would have wanted to talk about and express. This can serve as a release for you and can help you get comfortable with supporting or soothing yourself in the event that no one else is available. Number 3, talk to a licensed and trained therapist. During the consultation or the initial session or appointment, make sure you ask for what you need. This requires some self-awareness on your part. There was a therapist that I remember having a consultation with when I was looking for a therapist. I remember asking what experience they had working with high-functioning, high-performing adult clients who also experience suicidal ideation. It was important for me to be specific in that way and ask that because as someone who experiences suicidal ideation but is also high functioning, my depression or my symptoms may look a bit different. Number 4, create a mantra for yourself. You can also refer to this as a self-affirmation, but this is a form of positive self-talk. And this could be something that you say to yourself every morning, or that you read if you have it written down somewhere. I have one that I created for myself. It's pretty long, so I won't read it to y'all now, but I will leave it down below in the comments. Number 5, collect words of love. I used to have a really big piece of post-it paper that I had hanging up on the wall, and at the top of this paper it said, for when the lows come again. I would put little post-it notes whenever someone said something kind to me, a really heartfelt message, or just something that I felt like I needed at the time in the event that I needed to refer back to it. Here is a stack of some of the post-it notes that I have. These are from people who are important to me, people that I'm connected to in some way, even on social media. And some of them are from strangers. Number 6, record a video. This is encouraging you to record a video of yourself on a day when you are having a really good day. You are looking good, you're feeling good, you're smiling, the sun is out or the weather's nice. Day when you feel like you are in especially good spirits. I encourage you to do this actually on a regular basis, because your video may need to be updated. Something that you record for yourself when you are in a really good space that you can watch when you feel like you're not in a good space. And in the video, I encourage you to say the things to yourself that you feel like you need to hear when you're in that space. So some encouragement, some inspiration, some words of affirmation, the things that you are good at, why you feel like you're here, what do you feel like your purpose is, your strengths, all of the good things about you. The idea is just for you to record the video when you're in a really good space, so that you can watch that in the future at a time when you feel like you're not in the best space. I actually got this idea from the show Shameless, when one of the characters made a similar video for himself to help him battle paranoid schizophrenia. Number 7, commit to doing the impossible task. It could be something that you've done numerous times before, and something that you're usually able to do with ease and maybe even do pretty quickly. But when you are experiencing depression or suicidal ideation, it can feel impossible to do. Some examples of the impossible task, and this list is not exhaustive, it include taking a shower, brushing your teeth, eating, drinking water, going outside, or leaving the house. Choose one thing and try to keep that commitment to yourself. Number 8, last but certainly not least, call the Suicide Lifeline. That number again is 988. If you decide to call the Suicide Lifeline and for some reason you are connected with someone that you feel like is not listening to you, or they're not understanding what you're saying, there's some type of disconnect in the communication, please call back, or you can request another person. You can even hang up and call back again. This list is not exhaustive, but I did want y'all to have a few tips to help you to manage depression and suicidal ideation, in hopes that they can also help you to save your life or to save someone else's. If you have other tips that you think might be helpful for anyone who is experiencing depression or suicidal ideation, please leave those tips in the comments. I encourage you to do some planning with yourself when you feel like you are stable or in a good place. And I recommend that because when you are in a crisis, it can be very difficult to think logically, or even to recall all of the resources and supports that are available to you. So one thing that I've done before is I've kept notes in my phone. I have also written different things down, so that when I feel like my depression is worsening, or I'm starting to have those suicidal thoughts, I can have that information readily available to me. I also want to encourage you to have multiple tools and strategies that you use to help you to cope, because some strategies are not going to work for you every time. And the other thing that can happen is that the strategies that you're using can become stale. And make sure you have things in your toolbox that don't involve other people. I actually did a previous video on coping strategies that don't involve other people. I will make sure the link to that is included in the description box below. That's all I have for y'all for today. Thank you for sticking with me through a very difficult topic Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I look forward to connecting with y'all again soon, but in the meantime, reconnect with you. Namaste.